This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 train. The next stop is Wall Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Not Your Advisor with NYU Grad on Thursday, December 19th. Lots to cover. Let's jump into today's session. We closed at the lows. Looking at breadth, we had 671 new lows on the NYSE versus 65 new highs. 36% of stocks were advancing versus 60% declining today. 75% of stocks were below the 50-day, and 53% were below the 200-day, an expansion for sure from last week. Taking a quick look at mega caps, it was a mixed bag versus yesterday where it was a sea of red. We tried to play defense for most of the session, but then we sold off in the last 10 minutes of the day and closed at the lows. But what was up? Let's see. Nvidia up 1.3, Apple up 0.7, Amazon 1.25%. That was it. To the downside, Microsoft was down marginally, 0.09%. Tesla was down almost 1%, down 0.9%. Meta was down 0.25%. Google was down nothing, basically 0.06%. So the Mag 7 defended the goal line, so to speak. They did their job as best as they could today. And you take a look at the sectors, it's not that great. Utilities led up 0.7% today. Financials led up 0.25%. Tech was break even. But every other sector was red. Real estate, the most to the red, down 1.5%. I think this is just a start with the Fed and Jerome Powell saying we're going to get less cuts than expected. That's going to be obstacles or uphill treading for real estate developers. Basic materials was down 1%. Healthcare was down 0.6%. Consumer defensive down 0.5% as well as energy, and industrials was down 0.3%. For the week, we still have tomorrow, but for the week, every single sector is red. It's pretty ugly for the week. Basic materials down 7.25%, and technology down 2%. That's the delta. That's like the range. If you really want to know, real estate is down 6.9, energy is down 6.4, industrials 4.6, financials down 4, communication services down 3.8, healthcare 3.3, utilities 3, consumer defensive 2.9, consumer cyclical 2.89, and tech 2.05. So bloody week. The Grinch is gearing up to visit Whoville. The Grinch is green, though. The Grinch likes green. That's probably his favorite color other than red. He likes red, white, and green. Let's keep peeling this onion. I'm going to go over some intraday private chats with the premium members as well as charts, obviously. But let's go through what was strong, what was weak in the S&P and the NASDAQ. So to the upside, there were green. Darden Restaurants up 14.5%. Accenture up 7%. GE Vernova 5%. United Airlines 4.5%. Palantir. Peter Thiel's Precious up 4.5%. Vistra Energy 3.6%. FactSet Research 3.6%. CarMax 3.5%. Moderna 3.3%. EPAM. Ticker symbol EPAM 3.23, GE Aerospace 3.2, Delta Airlines, my preferred airlines carrier 2.7. I'm on my way to lifetime plat. Boeing Company 2.5, Ulta Beauty 2.3, Oracle 2.1, TransDigm 2.03, sorry. In the NASDAQ, you had, I'm going to try to dedupe Marvell 3.7, Exelon 1.9, AppLovin 1.8. What was weak? This list is long. I can't cover it all. Premium members, you'll have this list on the show notes. Lamb Weston down 20, Micron down 16%, Vertex Pharmaceuticals down 11%, Cintas 10.7, Amentum 6.5, Western Digital 6.1, Lam Research 5.2, Lennar 5.3, Enphase 4.3, First Solar 4.6, Seagate 4.1, Builders First Source 3.8, Walgreens 3.3, Public Storage 3.6, Extra Space Storage, say that 10 times, 3.5, Huntington Ingalls Industries 3.3, DR Horton Home Builder 3.3, CVS 3.1, SMCI 3.1, American Tower 3.03, Norfolk Southern 2.95, Hasbro 2.7, FMC 2.6. In the NASDAQ, deduped, Vertex Pharmaceuticals down 11.3, ARM Holdings 3.1, MongoDB 3, Macabro Libre 2.9, Datadog 2.4, Applied Materials 2.2, Global Foundries 2.3, Broadcom 2.2, Old Dominion Freight 1.9, AMD down 2%. Free members, this is the time to call your financial advisor, CPA, and start asking questions. What is their strategy to sell? Majority of CFAs and financial advisors will hem and haw when you ask them what their sell strategy is. You need to have a solid sell strategy, because if you are retiring in the next 10 years, you're going to have to shore up the moat. That's all I got for you, free members. I want to just remind you, it's 79 cents per day to upgrade to premium. I will be covering a lot more with the premium members. I'll see you all after the Friday session. Premium members, please stay on so I can cover some more charts. That's my train.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.